Hello everybody, thank you so much for joining me today. So today is the 5th day of Planty Goodness. 5th day of Planty Goodness, my true love gave to me a love for plants. So today I'm going to talk about my 5 favorite plants of all time. So I know it's kind of hard to pick your 5 favorites, but I would say for this year, these are my 5 favorite plants. If you guys missed my 2nd day of Planty Goodness, I will go ahead and link it above. Also, if you missed Keisha's 1st and 4th day of Planty Goodness and Steph's 3rd day of Planty Goodness, I will go ahead and link those down below so you can go ahead and take a look at those. So if anybody does not know, me and Steph Hall and Keisha Adinkra have teamed up and we're doing the 12 days of Planty Goodness, or the 12 days of giving. So we are doing a giveaway on each one of our videos, and the winner for my giveaway on my 2nd day of Planty Goodness is down in the description box. So go ahead and take a look down there and see who the winner was. But we're going to get started with the plants that I have just been loving for this whole year. So my top 5 favorite house plants of 2019. So I'm going to start by this one sitting here. So if you guys watch any of my videos, you would know that one of my favorite plants is this white ghost euphorbia. I do have 2 other ones that are huge. I got them in May, I think it was, and they have grown a lot. I did get these ones as well just because I couldn't pass them up, but they are super awesome plants. Like I said, they are a euphorbia, so they are super easy growers. I just keep them in my south-facing window, and they do just fine. I water these plants probably, my bigger plants, because they're really big. I'll insert pictures if I have pictures of them. But those plants I do water probably every 2 weeks because they have so much soil that it doesn't dry out that quick. But then this one I do water every week. So they do grow these little leaf-like things on there, if you can see that. So this is just such a super cool plant, and I really love this plant, and I think I will for all time. Like, I don't ever think my love for this plant will change. So that is the first plant that I have been loving in 2019. Second plant that I have been loving in 2019 is the Rhaphidophora tetrasperma. And if I said that wrong, I'm sorry. But I love this plant. I think it is so gorgeous. This one is also a super easy grower. It grows new leaves every single week for me. When I first got it, it was pretty small. It was probably about that big. And then this whole vine has grown since I've had it. It is actively growing a new leaf, if you can see that. So it's starting to grow a new leaf under there. So this one I did get from the Sagebrush of Arizona. That place is awesome. And Justice and Matthew are the owners, and they are super awesome people. I was so happy that they got this in their shop, and I'm super happy to have it. And it is one of my favorite plants here in the year 2019, because it is such an awesome plant. This one, since it's growing so long, this is how long it is, if you can see that. I bought a moss pole. If you guys watched my Amazon, what I got from Amazon video, I did show the moss pole that I bought. And so I'm going to put this one up on a moss pole, and hopefully that it will grow up the moss pole and like that. But I'll have to show you guys that once I do it. Maybe I'll do a video on it, I'm not sure. But this is definitely one of my favorite plants here in the year 2019. The next favorite plant of 2019, I'm going to show you one of them, but I just love this species as a whole, and it is the alocasia. And I really love this one because I saw it at the grocery store and it looked kind of sad, and I decided to take it home. I think it was like $7.99, and this plant has been doing so good for me. Even though it had an outbreak of spider mites, it's still doing very well. It does grow new leaves for me all the time, so if you can see those down in there. I did have to chop off probably 3 or 4 leaves of these stems when the spider mites attacked this plant, because they really did some damage on this plant. And that is the one bad thing about alocasia, is that spider mites do, for whatever reason, love these plants. But they're such beautiful plants, and this one I really do love. I love alocasia. I just think that they are awesome, and they're pretty easy. I do keep this one in my south-facing window, pulled back probably about 3 feet. I do keep the soil pretty moist for the most part, and I do mist this plant every single day. It does also sit by my humidifier, and it does really well over there. I just really have to watch it for spider mites. But overall, I love this plant. And if I had to choose a type of plant for the year 2019, I would probably have to say it's an alocasia, because I really do love them. So this is the third plant that I have really been loving in 2019. Okay, so the fourth, right? I did 1, 2, 3. The fourth plant that I'm going to show you guys, I love this plant. It is hands down one of my favorite plants, and it is my blue cactus. I love this plant so much. I searched for it forever, and when I finally found it, I was so excited, and there were 2 in 1. I think it was like 20 bucks. It was really cheap, and it does have wool on the spines. Let me see if I can show you. I don't know if you can see it with the light, but you can see, but it does have wool on the spines. And this is just such an awesome cactus. And of course, cacti are super easy to take care of. All you pretty much have to do is keep them in bright light and keep them watered. I do water this one probably every 3 to 4 weeks, and it's doing great. So yes, this plant I love, and it is definitely on my top 5 of 2019. Okay, you guys, so the number 5 plant on my top 5 house plants of 2019, if anybody can guess it, it would be you guys. If you watch my videos, you know that the variegated Syngonium is my all-time favorite plant. Syngoniums in general are my all-time favorite plant, but I just love the variegated Syngonium. I love this plant. I do have 2 other plants, but they got spider mites. They were sitting over by my alocasia in my dining room, and they got spider mites. So I have been treating those, waiting for them to get better. This plant has never had any pests. It grows beautifully. It grows new leaves all the time. It's unfurling one right here, so I'm excited to see what that one's going to look like. This leaf is just gorgeous, if you can see that. it is like a white with a different color green, but then it has these leaves that are more, have like a lime green color in them. I don't know if it's because they are newer, but that is what those look like. And then the ones, when I first got the plant, this is what these leaves look like. So these are the oldest leaves on the plant. These are the leaves when I got the plant. This is what they look like. So this is just such such an awesome plant. I love Syngonium so much. Super easy plants. I have had some comments on some of my videos saying that their Syngoniums aren't doing so well. My number one tip is to put them in bright light. I wouldn't say put them right in the south facing window, but put them near the south facing window or under a grow light. They really do like that light. Also, I do keep the soil moist, so I do water this plant probably at least once a week, and I do try to mist it every day, if not every day, every other day. But overall, they're pretty easy growers, and they're so beautiful, so many different varieties. Hands down, my favorite all-time plant, just of all time. Like, not even 2019, it's going to be 2020. I mean, it is just my favorite plant of all time. So those are all my favorite plants of the year 2019. And of course, this is the 12 days of giving. So for this giveaway, of course, you have to be subscribed to my channel, Steph's channel, and Keisha's channel. Once again, I will leave the links to their channels down below. So go ahead and subscribe to all three of our channels if you're not already. And then also for this giveaway, leave me a comment down below. Which is your favorite plant of 2019? Just a plant that you have been loving, that you have been collecting for 2019. So just leave that down below. Once again, I will choose one person to win, and this time I'm going to give one person one of these white ghost euphorbias. So these plants are just awesome, and I love sharing them with you guys. So I will do this biggest one here. So if you guys can see that. So this one here, I'm going to give to one of you guys. So just leave me a comment of which is your favorite plant for 2019. And one person will win this beautiful white ghost euphorbia here. So I just want to thank you guys so much for watching our videos, our 12 days of planty goodness. I want to thank everybody that has supported me and supported my channel. I want to thank all the YouTubers out there that are so supportive and just so kind, and you know, message me on Instagram and are just awesome people. So with that being said, I just want to thank everybody for watching, and until next time, guys, bye.